Ever feel like you're just seeing the tip of the iceberg, like there's a whole hidden world beneath the surface?
Yeah.
That's kind of the allure of conspiracy theories, right?
Yeah.
They offer like this tantalizing glimpse behind the curtain, these grand narratives where everything is connected.
Yeah.
Secret societies, hidden bunkers,
Freya.
governments controlling the weather.
It's wild.
It's enough to make your head spin.
That definitely.
But how do we separate fact from fiction
Right.
in this world of whispered secrets and hidden agendas?
Well, what's fascinating is that these theories kind of tap into a very human need for understanding and control, especially when faced with complexity and uncertainty.
It's like in the world that often feels chaotic, conspiracy theories provide a sense of order, right?
Mhm.
They offer these clear-cut answers, these hidden puppet masters pulling the strings.
It's comforting in a way.
Today, we're going on a deep dive into 10 popular conspiracy theories.
Okay.
But with a twist,
Oh.
we're bringing in the ultimate fact-checker,
Who's that?
artificial intelligence.
Oh, wow.
AI can sift through mountains of data, spot patterns we might miss,
Right.
and demand one thing conspiracy theories often lack:
Keeps
proof.
evident.
Think of AI as a superpowered detective,
Okay.
meticulously examining evidence, connecting dots, and challenging assumptions.
I like it.
All right, let's start with a classic.
Okay.
The Illuminati.
Ooh.
Are they really this all-powerful secret society controlling global events from the shadows?
So the historical Illuminati did exist back in the 1700s.
Okay.
They were a small group of intellectuals advocating for ideas that were actually quite radical at the time.
Like what?
Reason, secularism, separation of church and state.
Wow.
Now, imagine living in a world where these ideas were seen as a threat to the established order.
So it's less about shadowy figures in hooded robes
right.
and more about the power of ideas to challenge the status quo.
Exactly.
But what about this modern-day Illuminati we hear so much about?
Yeah.
Is there any evidence they still exist?
Yeah. Well, AI has been busy analyzing financial records, media ownership, political alliances.
Oh, wow.
All those things conspiracy theorists point to as evidence of a hidden controlling force.
Right.
And the results.
What'd they find?
Well, it turns out the world is a lot more complex than a single group pulling the strings.
So no puppet masters, just a messy web of interconnected systems and competing interests.
Exactly. Human behavior, political systems, global economics.
Yeah.
These are all complex, dynamic systems.
Right.
It's much more likely that events unfold as a result of these forces interacting, not some grand conspiracy orchestrated by a secret society.
Okay, let's move on to another conspiracy theory hotspot.
Okay.
Denver International Airport.
What about it?
What's the deal with all the strange murals, the gargoyle statue, the Masonic symbols?
Yeah, it's definitely got some quirky stuff.
Is it really a secret bunker for the global elite?
Denver Airport certainly has its share of unusual features.
Okay.
But here's where AI can help us separate genuine anomalies from artistic expression.
It's interesting.
Think of it like this.
Okay.
AI can analyze blueprints and flag any unusual deviations from standard airport designs,
Right.
helping us determine if those murals are just artistic choices
Okay.
or cover for something more.
So AI is like an architectural detective looking for clues in the design and construction of the airport itself.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
What did it find?
While there's certainly some quirky elements, AI analysis of construction documents, satellite images, and maintenance data hasn't revealed anything that points to a secret underground bunker. It seems those unusual features are most likely just that
Okay.
unusual features.
All right, next up we have a conspiracy theory that's both fascinating and a bit frightening.
What's that?
Weather control.
Oh, yeah.
Could governments really be manipulating the weather, creating storms or droughts for their own purposes?
The idea of controlling the weather is incredibly powerful, right?
Yeah.
Think about it. Manipulating hurricanes, triggering droughts,
Right.
influencing agricultural yields.
It would give whoever had that ability immense control.
Wow.
The claim is that programs like HAARP,
Okay.
the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program,
That's a mouthful.
are used for this purpose.
HAARP sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie.
It does.
Can it really make it rain on command?
While HAARP is a real research facility,
Okay.
its focus is on studying the ionosphere, a layer of Earth's atmosphere,
Right.
AI-powered weather models, which take into account the incredibly complex factors that influence our climate, show that manipulating weather on a global scale is beyond our current capabilities.
So no weaponized hurricanes or engineered droughts.
Not that we found.
That's probably a good thing, right?
I think so.
Messing with a system as complex as our climate seems like a recipe for disaster.
Absolutely. The climate is a delicate balance of interconnected systems.
Right.
Even if we could control it, the unintended consequences could be catastrophic. It's important to remember that just because something sounds dramatic or fits a particular narrative doesn't make it true.
Okay, now, for a conspiracy theory with a rock and roll twist,
Eat me.
Paul McCartney.
Oh, yeah.
Some people believe he actually died back in the 60s and was replaced by a look-alike.
Right.
Could there be any truth to this?
The Paul is dead theory has persisted for decades.
Wow.
Fueled by cryptic clues supposedly hidden in Beatles album covers and song lyrics.
I've heard about that.
But what happens when we apply the power of AI to this mystery?
Did AI unearth a massive music industry cover-up?
Not quite. AI can analyze facial features and vocal patterns over time,
Interesting.
comparing them for consistency.
Okay.
It's like having a digital forensic expert examine decades of photos and recordings of Paul McCartney.
Right.
And what did AI find?
What?
No anomalies, no sudden shifts that would suggest a different person.
Really?
He looks and sounds like the same Paul McCartney throughout his career.
So unless this imposter is a musical genius who can perfectly mimic Paul's songwriting style, it seems highly unlikely, right?
Precisely. To believe this theory, you'd have to accept a series of increasingly improbable events.
Right.
Finding a perfect double, maintaining the deception for decades, and somehow replicating one of the most unique musical talents in history.
That's crazy.
It really is.
Let's shift gears to a much more serious topic.
All right.
HIV/AIDS.
Yeah.
There's a disturbing conspiracy theory that claims the CIA created this devastating disease
Right.
as a form of population control.
I've heard that one.
This theory is particularly harmful because it fuels mistrust in public health institutions.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And stigmatizes people living with HIV/AIDS.
It's really unfortunate.
So what does AI tell us about the origins of this disease?
It can help us cut through the noise.
Let's separate fact from harmful speculation.
Exactly.
Is there any evidence to support the claim that HIV/AIDS was created in a lab?
AI has been instrumental in analyzing genomic data, tracing the origins of HIV back to its natural source,
Okay.
non-human primates in Africa. AI can even map the evolution of the virus over time, showing how it jumped from animals to humans.
So a zoonotic origin, not a government conspiracy.
Exactly. Epidemiological patterns, which AI can also analyze, further contradict the deliberate targeting theory.
So what do they show?
AI's analysis points to a natural emergence and spread of the virus with no evidence of CIA involvement whatsoever.
That's a relief.
Yeah.
Now let's journey to a place shrouded in mystery.
Ooh, I like this.
The Vatican's secret archives.
Ah, yes.
Some believe these archives hold proof of extraterrestrial life,
Really?
hidden away for centuries.
Interesting.
Is there anything to this?
The Vatican archives are incredibly vast,
Right.
holding documents dating back centuries.
Wow.
They certainly capture the imagination,
I can imagine.
sparking all sorts of speculation about what secrets they might hold.
Right.
But what can AI tell us about these secretive vaults?
Are there really alien artifacts tucked away alongside ancient manuscripts?
AI can't physically explore the archives,
Right.
but it can analyze digitized records that have been made public.
Okay.
And so far, there's no mention of aliens or extraterrestrial encounters.
So the Vatican archives are more about earthly matters than extraterrestrial encounters.
It seems so. The publicly cataloged documents primarily consist of religious texts, historical records, and administrative documents, while fascinating in their own right.
Yeah.
They don't appear to contain evidence of alien contact.
Okay, let's travel to a much colder and more remote location.
Where to?
Antarctica.
Oh, wow.
Some believe a lost civilization, or maybe even an alien base,
Okay.
is hidden beneath the ice.
Antarctica is a continent of extremes. Icy, desolate, and full of mystery.
Right.
It's easy to imagine lost civilizations or hidden bases buried beneath the ice.
I bet.
But what does AI reveal about this frozen landscape?
Did AI find any evidence of a lost city or an alien outpost under all that ice?
AI has been used to analyze data from ground-penetrating radar and satellite imaging, which allows us to peer beneath the surface of the ice.
Cool.
And while it's a challenging environment to study,
I can imagine.
the results so far haven't revealed any signs of artificial structures or settlements.
Really?
We primarily see geological formations, evidence of the continent's ancient history.
So no Atlanteans or hidden alien bases?
While it's always possible there are discoveries yet to be made,
Right.
the evidence we have so far suggests that Antarctica's mysteries are primarily geological,
Okay.
not the result of lost civilizations or extraterrestrial visitors.
Well, Antarctica is pretty amazing all on its own, even without hidden cities or alien bases.
Absolutely. Antarctica plays a crucial role in our planet's climate system.
Right.
And holds valuable clues about Earth's history.
Yeah.
It's a place of scientific wonder, even if it's not hiding evidence of ancient civilizations.
All right, next we're looking at a tragedy that shook the world.
Oh.
Princess Diana's death. The conspiracy theory here claims that her fatal car crash wasn't an accident,
Right.
but an assassination orchestrated by the British royal family.
I've heard that theory.
This theory has persisted for years,
Wow.
fueled by suspicion and distrust of official narratives.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's a reminder that even in the face of tragedy, people often seek explanations that go beyond the seemingly random or accidental.
It's about finding meaning, even in the face of chaos.
But how does this theory hold up under the scrutiny of AI?
Let's see.
Let's examine the evidence.
Okay.
What does AI tell us about the circumstances surrounding Princess Diana's death?
AI has been used to simulate the crash conditions,
Mm-hmm.
taking into account factors like speed, vehicle trajectory, and road conditions.
Okay.
And the results are consistent with the official investigations.
And what did they conclude?
High-speed driving and driver intoxication were the primary contributing factors to the crash. No evidence of sabotage or foul play has been found.
So, a tragic accident, not a royal conspiracy.
That's what the evidence indicates.
Okay.
Multiple investigations, including a 2008 British inquest, reached the same conclusion.
So it was thorough.
It was.
Sometimes, the simplest explanation, however painful, is the most likely one.
It's hard to accept sometimes, though,
It is.
even when it's right in front of you.
It's a reminder that while conspiracy theories can offer captivating narratives, they often crumble when faced with evidence and logical analysis.
Indeed. While it's natural to question and seek deeper understanding,
Right.
it's important to ground our conclusions in evidence,
Yeah.
not just speculation or suspicion.
All right, let's dive into a theory that really messes with our minds.
I'm intrigued.
The Mandela Effect.
Oh, that one's fun.
You know, those shared false memories, like remembering the Berenstain Bears as the Berenstein Bears?
Oh, yeah?
Or believing Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 1980s when he actually passed away in 2013.
Right.
Could these collective false memories be evidence of parallel universes or glitches in the Matrix?
The Mandela Effect is a fascinating phenomenon.
It really is.
It makes you question the very nature of memory and reality.
I know.
Do these shared false memories point to alternate timelines or a collective shift in consciousness?
It's hard to say.
Or is there a more down-to-earth explanation?
I'm ready to have my mind blown. Did AI unlock the secrets of the multiverse?
While the idea of parallel universes is intriguing, AI research in memory formation and cognitive biases offers a more grounded explanation for the Mandela Effect.
Oh, okay.
Our memories are not perfect recordings of the past. They're reconstructions, influenced by our perceptions, emotions, and even the information we encounter after an event.
So our brains are constantly filling in the gaps, creating a narrative that makes sense to us,
Exactly.
even if it's not entirely accurate.
Precisely. And when it comes to things like popular culture or widely shared experiences, our memories can be further influenced by social reinforcement. We hear others talking about the Berenstain Bears, and it reinforces our own faulty memory,
Right.
even though the spelling has always been Berenstain.
So no parallel universes, just the quirks of human memory.
It seems so.
So both disappointing and a relief.
I know what you mean.
The Mandela Effect is a fascinating reminder that our perception of reality is not always as objective as we might think.
It really is.
Our memories are malleable, shaped by a variety of factors.
Right.
And sometimes those factors lead to shared experiences of remembering things differently than they actually were.
It's amazing how the mind works.
Okay, one last conspiracy theory for this part of our deep dive,
Okay, bring it on.
and it's a big one. A second sun.
A what?
Some people believe that NASA is hiding a second sun in our solar system.
Wow, that's a new one.
Is there any truth to this?
Imagine looking up at the sky and seeing two suns.
That would be wild.
It would certainly change our understanding of our place in the cosmos.
For sure.
But what does AI have to say about this celestial secret?
Give me the cosmic lowdown. Is our solar system secretly a binary star system?
AI has analyzed vast amounts of astronomical data.
Like that.
Planetary orbits, gravitational forces, observations from telescopes and satellites.
Okay.
And all of this data points to one conclusion.
What's that?
Our solar system has only one sun.
So no hidden twin lurking in the cosmic shadows.
It seems unlikely.
Hmm.
A second sun would have a significant gravitational impact on the orbits of planets and other objects in our solar system.
Right.
And we simply haven't observed any anomalies that would suggest its presence.
That's fascinating. So we've explored 10 popular conspiracy theories using AI as our guide.
That we have.
What have we learned so far?
We've seen how AI can analyze vast amounts of data, challenge assumptions, and separate fact from fiction.
It's a powerful tool.
It really is.
And while it can't force us to change our beliefs,
True.
it can certainly provide valuable insights
Definitely.
and help us make more informed decisions about what we choose to believe.
That's the goal. So we've seen how AI can help us debunk some of the most popular conspiracy theories.
That's pretty amazing.
But there's a deeper question here.
What's that?
Why are these theories so compelling in the first place?
Yeah.
Why do they persist even when faced with evidence to the contrary?
It's like we can present all the facts and data in the world, but
Yeah.
some people will still cling to those beliefs. What's
Yeah.
going on there?
It's not just about a lack of information.
Okay.
Conspiracy theories often tap into deep-seated psychological needs and anxieties,
Right.
offering a sense of order and control in a world that can feel chaotic
Yeah.
and unpredictable.
So it's like finding patterns, even where they don't exist, to make sense of things.
Exactly. Conspiracy theories offer simple explanations for complex events.
Right?
They create a narrative where everything is connected,
Okay.
where there's a hidden hand guiding things, even if that hand is malevolent.
It's like instead of accepting that sometimes bad things happen randomly,
Right.
it's more comforting to believe there's a reason,
Yeah.
even a sinister one.
Right. It's about creating a sense of agency, feeling like you're in the know,
Right.
even if that knowledge paints a dark picture of the world.
And there's also this element of distrust, right? Like, don't believe what they tell you, trust the hidden truth.
Absolutely. Conspiracy theories thrive on distrust of authority.
Okay.
Governments, institutions, experts, the media,
Yeah.
they position themselves as the alternative source of truth,
Right.
the voice of the people against a system that's trying to control them.
And then you have social media, which seems to amplify these theories like never before.
That's a crucial factor.
Yeah.
AI research has shed light on how social media algorithms work.
Okay.
They're designed to keep us engaged, to keep us scrolling and clicking.
Right.
And what's more engaging than a shocking revelation or a controversial claim?
So the more outrageous or emotionally charged a claim, the more likely it is to go viral, even if it's completely false.
Unfortunately, yes, AI can actually identify these patterns,
Oh, wow.
analyzing language, sentiment, and the spread of information online.
Interesting.
It can flag potentially harmful content, but ultimately it's up to us as individuals
Right.
to be critical of what we see and share online.
It's almost like a battle for our attention,
It is.
where sensationalism often wins out over truth and accuracy.
It's a complex landscape.
Mhm.
AI can be a powerful tool in this battle,
Okay.
helping us identify misinformation,
Right.
debunk false claims,
Mhm.
and even predict how narratives will spread.
Yeah.
But it can't force us to change our minds.
Right.
That requires something more.
So what can we do? How can we become more discerning consumers of information,
Right.
less susceptible to the allure of conspiracy theories?
It starts with critical thinking.
Okay.
It's about asking questions.
Like what?
What's the source of this information? Is there evidence to support this claim?
Right.
Does it align with what we already know about the world?
It's like being our own fact checkers, right?
Exactly.
Not just accepting things at face value,
Right.
but digging a little deeper,
Yeah.
looking for evidence, considering different perspectives.
Exactly. And it's also about being aware of our own biases.
Right.
We all have them.
Yeah.
And they can influence how we interpret information.
So if we're already predisposed to distrust authority, for example,
Yeah.
we might be more likely to believe a conspiracy theory that reinforces that belief,
It makes sense.
even if the evidence is weak.
That's right. It's about recognizing those biases and being willing to challenge them.
Okay.
It's not always easy,
No.
but it's crucial for making sound judgments.
It sounds like there's a real need for better media literacy,
I agree.
for teaching people how to evaluate information critically,
Yeah.
how to separate fact from fiction in this increasingly complex information landscape.
I completely agree. AI can play a role in that as well.
How so?
Imagine interactive platforms that guide us through the process of evaluating information.
Right.
helping us identify logical fallacies,
Right.
spot misleading claims,
Mm.
and understand how our own biases might be influencing our thinking.
That would be amazing.
It would.
It's like having a personal critical thinking coach
Yeah.
helping us navigate the information overload
Yeah.
and make more informed decisions.
That's the idea. It's about empowering individuals to be more discerning,
Oh.
more critical,
Mm-hmm.
more thoughtful about the information they consume.
So AI can be a valuable tool in the fight against misinformation,
It can.
but it's not a silver bullet.
Right.
The real change starts with us,
It does.
with our willingness to question,
Mhm.
to think critically, to be open to changing our minds when presented with evidence.
That's the heart of it. AI can help us find the path,
Right.
but it's up to us to take each step.
We have to choose to walk that path.
We do. And sometimes that path leads us away from the comforting narratives of conspiracy theories and towards a more complex, nuanced, but ultimately more fulfilling understanding of the world.
That's a powerful message. It's not about blindly accepting everything we're told.
No.
Nor is it about retreating into a world of suspicion and distrust.
Right.
It's about finding a balance.
Exactly.
Being skeptical, yet open-minded, curious, yet grounded in evidence.
Exactly. It's about embracing the journey of discovery,
Yeah.
knowing that the truth is often out there, waiting to be uncovered,
Mhm.
but it requires effort, critical thinking, and a willingness to challenge our own assumptions.
Well said. We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, exploring the world of conspiracy theories, the power of AI, and the importance of critical thinking.
3 big topics.
So we've journeyed through this shadowy world of conspiracy theories,
We have.
wielding the power of AI as our guide.
Right.
We've seen how AI can debunk claims, expose misinformation, and even predict how these false narratives spread.
Just powerful stuff.
But this isn't just about debunking, it's about something much bigger.
What is it about then?
It's about using AI to empower ourselves, to sharpen our critical thinking skills,
Right.
to become more discerning citizens
Right.
in an age of information overload.
Yeah, that's a big one these days.
So how can we leverage AI to navigate this complex information landscape? What role will it play in our ongoing quest for truth and understanding?
Well, imagine a world where AI isn't just a fact checker,
Okay.
but like a critical thinking coach.
Interesting.
Imagine interactive platforms that guide us through the process of evaluating information,
Okay.
helping us distinguish evidence from conjecture.
So AI could walk us through the steps,
Yeah.
asking, what's the source of this information?
Right.
Is there evidence to support this claim?
Exactly.
Where does this align with what we know about the world?
Precisely. By engaging with these platforms, we can hone our critical thinking skills and become more discerning consumers of information.
So we learn as we go. We can learn to spot logical fallacies, identify biases, and evaluate evidence effectively.
All important stuff.
This could be game-changing,
Yeah.
especially for younger generations, growing up in a world saturated with information.
It's crucial for them.
It's like giving everyone the tools to become their own truth seekers, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Not blindly trusting AI
Right.
or any authority figure,
No,
but learning to think for themselves.
exactly. It's about cultivating a mindset of curiosity,
Okay.
skepticism,
Mm-hmm.
and a willingness to challenge our own assumptions.
AI can provide guidance and support,
It can.
but ultimately, the responsibility lies with us to be critical,
Yeah.
thoughtful, and engaged citizens.
Well said.
So AI is a powerful tool,
It is.
but it's not a magic solution.
It's not a quick fix.
It can help us find the path,
Mhm.
illuminate the way,
Right.
but we have to choose to walk it.
We do.
And sometimes, that path might lead us away from comfortable narratives,
It might.
challenging our deeply held beliefs.
It can be tough.
It can-
But it's often necessary for growth.
That's the beauty of the journey, isn't it?
It is.
It's about embracing uncertainty, acknowledging our own biases,
Right.
and being open to changing our minds when presented with new evidence.
Exactly.
That's how we grow, how we learn, how we evolve.
As individuals and as a society.
It's like AI is giving us a new set of lenses
Okay.
through which to view the world,
I like that analogy.
helping us see things more clearly, more critically, more objectively.
It's an exciting time to be alive. We're on the cusp of a new era of knowledge and understanding,
Feels that way.
where AI can help us unlock the secrets of the universe,
Wow.
the complexities of the human mind.
It's a lot to take in.
It is.
And the very nature of truth itself.
That's the big one.
But as we embrace these powerful tools,
Yes.
it's crucial to remember that AI is a reflection of ourselves,
Right.
of our values, our biases, our aspirations.
It's a tool we create.
It's up to us to ensure that we use it wisely,
App.
ethically, and for the betterment of humanity.
Couldn't agree more.
That's the challenge
It is.
and the opportunity before us.
To use AI not just to debunk myths and uncover truths,
Right.
but to foster a more informed,
Okay.
more compassionate, and a more connected world.
So as we conclude our deep dive into the world of conspiracy theories and AI, I'm left with a sense of both caution and optimism.
I understand that.
Caution, because we must be vigilant in using these powerful tools responsibly.
For sure.
And optimism, because AI has the potential to empower us, to connect us, and to illuminate the path towards a brighter future.
Beautifully said. The allure of conspiracy theories may always be there,
Probably.
but by nurturing our critical thinking skills,
Right.
by embracing evidence and logic,
Mm-hmm.
and by using AI wisely,
Yeah.
we can navigate the complex world of information with confidence and discernment.
Well, thank you for joining us on this journey.
It's been a pleasure.
Remember, the truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. But the real adventure lies in the search,
Exactly.
in the questioning,
Yes.
in the constant pursuit of knowledge and understanding.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Until next time, stay curious, stay skeptical, and keep exploring the world with open minds and discerning hearts.